All right, here is the good news. Vacation is starting for a lot of Americans who want to take a long break. A lot of them leave around this time, and they're out through Tuesday. Not everybody. Maybe you're not in that position, but a lot of people are. But the bad news is that they're going to get some sticker shock if they're driving and they stop by the gas pump because prices at a 7-year high, and they keep going higher. Patrick Dean, the Gasbuddy head of petroleum analysis, back with us. Patrick, how much higher?
Yeah, Neil, we'll continue to go higher. I think demand is not stopping with the conclusion of July 4. The national average could go up another 10 to 20 cents. But, if this is an MLB game, call it the seventh inning stretch. I think we're getting close to the end of increases, but we may still see an uphill climb.
What's driving it? I understand the demand. I understand, all of that. But it seems out of whack in different regions of the country. And I know where they have very, very high state local taxes in places like California. I can see that. But this is happening everywhere. Explain.
Yeah, Neil, this is really an imbalance. Of course, demand has come roaring back. You'll remember a year ago, and it seemed like many motorists were cheerleading negative oil prices. As a result of the drop in oil and demand last year, oil companies really slowed down production. Now it's a story that demand has come roaring back, but that production is taking its sweet time. Of course, oil companies made long-term decisions last year, letting go workers, shutting down production. It's going to take time to bring that all online. Meanwhile, demand is soaring as the economy is reopened. So that has pushed the price of oil up, briefly touching $76 a barrel today for WTI, the highest since 2018, and that's going to be feeding into the increase in prices that we will likely see continue for the next couple of weeks and even into the fall, Neil. As America gets back to the workplace and schools, we may not see much relief.
The hurricane season to come, we're told it's going to be a busy one that usually sends prices higher if oil rigs and the rest are shut down temporarily. How do you see that factoring in?
Yeah, absolutely. Something to keep an eye on is as we have Tropical Storm Elsa making waves in the tropics right now. That is certainly something that could upset the balance, especially when it comes to oil production. As you mentioned, thousands of rigs out in the Gulf of Mexico. We could see a bit more pricing volatility in August, maybe early September. Nobody's hoping for a major hurricane, but we all can remember what Hurricane Harvey did to prices back in 2017. So that becomes a wild card for anyone taking a road trip later in August, is the volatility from the peak of hurricane season.
Got it. Pat, thank you very much, I think. But nevertheless, always great having your expertise. I appreciate it. Patrick Dean, Gasbuddy, head of petroleum analysis.